Hi, welcome back to Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Diane Davidson from the Vine Homes Group International at Keller Williams, and I'm here with Niki Loiko, one of our team members. Hi, Niki.
Hi, Diane.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for joining us. So, Niki, let's begin at the beginning. Tell me a little bit about yourself, where you come from, your background,
I grew up in upstate New York, born and raised in the town of Corning. Corningware, or your Corralware.
Oh, yeah.
We all know Corningware.
Pyrex, yep.
I went to college in Colorado. So I moved to Greeley, Colorado, which is about 60 miles north of Denver.
Uh-huh.
And I lived there for 11 years. And it was where I met my husband at my first job out of college. And both of our families are back east. His family is in Maine. And mine, as I said, they're still in New York. And we decided after we got married to move back east.
And so New Hampshire was sort of the geographic.
We did. We want to be
middle,
close to family, but not close enough where they can just pop by every day after work.
Oh,
so,
lovely. Okay, hopefully they're not
Yeah.
watching or listening. And so that was kind of, and not much closer to one than the other.
Right.
Although you're a bit of a
We're
drive
pretty,
to Corning.
yeah, it's about 5.5 hours. Yeah.
Long one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so you moved back here, and what'd you do back here?
I transferred with Bed Bath & Beyond from Denver to, I started in Boston, and then I took a role up in New Hampshire. And so I was with Bed Bath & Beyond for 14 years.
What'd you do there?
I was a regional manager. I had 46 stores.
Wow.
So I had Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and I did a lot of traveling. Traveled a lot, which I loved for a while.
Gets old, right?
It did. It was a lot. I lived in my car. And then it was time to make a change.
And
I always wanted to get into real estate. And I talked about it a lot because I would help customers fit their homes and buy things for their homes. And after you help them, you always want to see their home after,
Did you get to?
On a couple of occasions I did. I had regular customers that I saw frequently. And I said to my husband one day, and my job was very much the same, and it wasn't exciting anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I want to do something different. And my husband said, you should do it. And so I got my real estate license, and it's been an amazing year and a half.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, we've enjoyed having you, that's for sure.
Well, thank you.
So do you think that there was there were things that you brought, things that you learned or brought from your years at Bed Bath & Beyond to this job?
Absolutely, I do. I think more than I realized, the customer service and the communication and the helping. I did not see that much in real estate until now. I do it, and I realize how similar the helping customers, and like your job, you're helping people.
Right.
And I didn't see that connection so much in the beginning of how that been playing such a huge part in my real estate career than it does. And really the building the relationships, because I had a lot of regulars.
Which is probably a little unusual in retail,
Yeah.
especially at your level of being a regional manager. You weren't like in a particular store day to day, but it sounds like it was really important to you to make those connections. And
It
keep
was.
them. So that's what this business is all about, right? It's really, we don't really just sell houses. We build relationships and help people with something that's pretty important to them in their lives.
Absolutely.
And you love it.
I love it.
So what's your favorite thing about it?
I love going out with buyers, and I love that you can see when a buyer connects with a house, and when you see their face light up and you're like, wow, okay, this is... And I love the flip side too, because I like to see a house after connecting with the buyers and seeing it and walking through the house and knowing that I know my buyers that well, that it's not a good connection for them. So I enjoy the journey with the buyers.
Good, that's great. I'm hearing you say something I think about often over the years, which is when buyers say, I don't know what it is, I'm just not feeling it. And I say to them, that's what it is, you're just not feeling it. And so what you're saying is it's great when you know they are feeling it. It's a vibe, right?
It is.
Yeah.
And you want to do whatever you can to help them get that home.
Absolutely. So what do you think some of your strong suits are in this business?
I would say I communicate with my clients very well. And I think they want to know every step of the way what's happening. Like we talk about a lot, 5 minutes feels like 5 hours.
Yep, exactly.
So I think that is so important to be in constant communication, whether by phone, just a quick phone call with updates. I also think that buyers and sellers can genuinely tell when they're with me how much I love my job.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's very important. I think that is something I try very hard to make them feel important. And I absolutely love going out and spending my Saturdays, taking buyers out to see houses, or spending my Saturdays doing open houses for the sellers of the home. I mean, that's the part of my job that I love the most. So
Sounds like you love your job.
I do.
Not your job that you love the most.
I
Is your
do.
job.
Not my job.
Is there anything when you look back that you know now that you wish you had known right when from day one?
I think for me, because I do love what I do, that some days, some weeks, you're working 7 days and you love it, so you don't really think about it. But I think now maybe taking a little more personal time for myself so that when I do start and I'm with my clients, I'm always at the top of my game. But I think
That
you
makes
do
sense.
need a little bit of personal time to take care of
Yeah.
everything. Your home,
Manicures.
Yes, yes.
The necessities, laundry.
Laundry, groceries,
Yeah,
have
no,
food in
it's
the house.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. Because I think the last thing that you want to happen is that you resent something that you absolutely love, right? And so taking some personal time is critical.
It is.
And I think your clients want you to anyway. I mean, the reason they relate to you so well is because you're very human, and human beings need that. So I don't
Yes.
think anybody would begrudge you
No.
a few minutes
Right.
off, even me. And I know that you're accessible too. I know that if it's urgent, if it's really important, you're available, and I
Right.
get that, and they get that too.
I hope so.
I'm sure they do.
Yes.
I mean, I know how your clients feel about you because I hear it and they tell me, and it's a wonderful business, and it's very rewarding when you do wonderful things for people, and you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's always sad a little bit when the transaction ends. You can't wait to see them,
Uh-huh. Yep.
So,
Yeah, you get very attached.
yes, you do. Or you miss that phone call or the text message. It's like, yeah,
Well, we keep it going, right?
we do.
So when you get up in the morning before you go to work, is there any routine you have or anything you do to get your head and your heart in the right place?
Outside of morning mindset.
Well, what's morning mindset?
Morning mindset, Monday through Friday, 8:30 in the morning with Bill Weidecker.
Okay,
You have to start your mornings like that.
I agree.
Everybody, every single day, I think that's probably been one of the best things for me as a newer agent. Even when I started, I've been watching it since I joined Keller Williams. You learn something new every single day by other agents' experiences. And you save and you learn and you save those. And then one day you're able to either apply it, or if someone else were to ask, a different scenario or a different way to handle a situation, I reference morning mindset all the time. And you build relationships with other agents.
It's a community.
It's a
Such
community.
a community. And there's sometimes some not work-related things, right?
Yes.
There are nuggets. Every single day there's a nugget, and it's a
Mhm.
half an hour, and it's a great way to start the day. I know that was a little bit of a layup. I wanted you to say it because it really is a wonderful
It's
thing that
amazing.
we experienced together.
You can learn something personal about your coworkers, and it's every morning. I wish it were on the weekends.
I wouldn't mind that. Okay, so enough business. What do you like to do with your free time? The 5 minutes a day that you have?
We love live music. So my husband plays for a Led Zeppelin tribute band, but we like to go and listen to live music. And now that COVID is, you can actually go see live music again. We'll look to travel to go see live music.
Yep.
Before COVID, right before for Christmas, I surprised him with a trip to London to go see one of our favorite bands. So we love to travel. We love to talk about traveling. I love to cook.
Like to talk about food?
I love to talk about
I know,
food.
just tell me that eating or talking about, right? Yeah.
I love to go out to eat.
And talk about food.
Yeah, I think just like traveling, really being out, doing things with our friends,
Enjoying life.
enjoying life.
That's great.
Yep.
There's an expression, you can work to live or you can live to work. And I
Yeah.
think you have a really healthy balance. I think you work hard and smart, and you live life. And kudos to you.
Thank
because
you.
That's not a lot of people can achieve that.
Thank you.
So if somebody wants to find you, besides your cell phone number or calling Keller Williams, how can they find you online, social media?
I am at Niki Loiko at Keller Williams Real Estate.
Okay. Venmo? No, I'm just kidding.
Venmo me at Niki Loiko. Picture of an Australian Shepherd, cute dog, Bronson.
Whose dog is that?
It was mine.
Time for another one.
Yep.
Well, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you
And
so much
thank
for
you being
having
our
me.
business partner
Thank
and
you.
our friend.
Thank you. I love it.
So that's it for today. Please subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you.